Hello, and thanks for checking us out. We are very proud to present a program here connected with the spiritual perspectives of Edgar Cayce, the sleeping prophet, and specifically what he had to say about astrology, and he had some very interesting and unusual perspectives. And my very gracious artist friend, Meryl Ann Butler, is going to be helping us with this program. Introduce yourself, Meryl Ann.
Hi, I'm Meryl Ann Butler, and I've been a practicing artist for many years and a speaker at the ARE with a lot of Cayce-focused art and healing programs since 1986.
Bravo, bravo. And I came across the Edgar Cayce readings after I was really into astrology for a few years and came to Virginia Beach, Virginia to enjoy and to learn more and more about the wisdom there. And my larger perspective, of course, from a Western traditional astrology idea, is that the planets have their meanings, and then what is rising, and looking at the different houses and so forth. And I still, of course, work with that, but now because of the Edgar Cayce perspectives, I look at it just a little bit differently. Because we, as souls, we are traveling the cosmos. And when we are not incarnated here into the body, we are out having these fabulous contacts and experiences on the environs or the vibrations of the planets, whether that be Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, etc., and then taking that wisdom, those experiences, and then reincarnating into the body. And that, in a very quick manner, is how astrology works from the Cayce perspective.
Well, I think that the whole perspective that you're teaching is amazing to figure out how to rank the importance of the different planets in your chart, because I've been studying astrology for 30 years, and that's kind of a different perspective for me. And developing that into an art project where you can actually see the image of your planets in different sizes, that really speaks to the subconscious, I think, and starts to help people find their own inner wisdom about it. So
excellent, very good. So let me share something here. So here's a switch, and hello, this is part two, where we're going to be taking a look at our group program that's going to be happening on May 8th, 2021. You are cordially invited. We'll give you some information here about how to sign up for this, and it'll be nice to have you. I wanted to share something here from an Edgar Cayce reading that gives an overview of what we're talking about. You'll find this very intriguing. This is from reading 311. As an entity passes on from this present time or this solar system, this sun, these forces, it passes through the various spheres on and on through the eons of time or space, leading first into that central force known as Arcturus, near the Pleiades. Eventually, an entity passes into the inner forces, inner sense. Then they may again, after a period of nearly 10,000 years, enter into the earth to make manifest those forces gained in its passage. In entering, the entity takes on those forms that may be known in the dimensions of that plane which it occupies. There being not only 3 dimensions, as of the earth, but there may be 7, as in Mercury, or 4 in Venus, or 5 in Jupiter. There may be only 1, as in Mars. There may be many more, as in those of Neptune, or they may become even as nil until purified in Saturn's fires. And that is just a little glimpse of that philosophical perspective on astrology that Edgar Cayce has. So I'm going to turn the mic over to my friend Meryl Ann, and she's going to tell us what are we going to do with this information.
Okay, well, this is really exciting. Once Stephen has helped you figure out which planets have the most importance, then we're going to actually make a collage, and it's going to be easy because you're going to have templates. And I'm going to switch over here to my camera so that you can see. So this is an example of the templates that you will receive in the PDF. And so this is for the planet Venus. And the reason that it comes in different sizes is because once you've calculated how what the importance is of this planet in your chart, you'll be selecting a larger or smaller size. And then for instance here, we have Uranus and Saturn. So these are templates that are cut out. And then you'll take those and trace them onto colored paper. So this is Edgar Cayce's chart. And in his chart, the most important piece of his chart has to do with Uranus. And we have a little Leo here, which you have the option of adding the signs. And then the next two of importance for him are his moon and his Saturn. Now I can move this around, choose to put these any place I want. But the idea is once you cut them out, you can kind of play with them. And then the next three of importance for him are Mercury and Mars and Venus. And so once I've got these cut out in the appropriate colors, Cayce does identify colors for the planets. Then we can kind of move them around intuitively and see how they feel. And for instance, if I was Edgar Cayce doing this chart and I really liked purple, and I thought, oh, there's no purple in this chart, we have the option of cutting little stars out in any color you want to add to that. So the idea is once this is glued down and you can look at it in your environment, these symbols will speak to your subconscious about the importance of these planets, and you're likely to get kind of information from your subconscious about further information about this. So the idea is that a lot of what the information that you will get will be from Stephen and some from me, but the most important place to get your information is from inside your own soul. And the soul speaks in symbols and colors. And so this is a way to connect with your own soul. And, who knows, you might be walking, you might have this collage posted in a place where you could see it. And a week or two or a month or a year later, have a dream that gives you specific information. So that's how you take the class that we're going to offer you and really bring it into a more exciting application in your life. So that's our exciting project. I think you're going to love it.
Bravo. Yeah. And for instance, we'll start off with the charts. And here's just, that classic Edgar Cayce chart that Meryl Ann was playing with the different planets, and you add the colors and the emphases from them. But each of you who are signed up will be getting one of these charts, and it's a bit more simplified than perhaps other astrology charts that you have seen. I look at the basic aspects. I've got this graph on the bottom left-hand side of the chart that I will be sending you. And then you can simply add up the aspects. But that's not all, because, for instance, with Edgar Cayce's chart that you see in front of you, his Uranus, which is rising on the left-hand side of the circle, it doesn't have that many aspects, but it is so important in understanding him. So it's not a simple matter of just adding up the numbers. So we'll be taking a look into the intricacies of how we're going to be working with that. And I think you're going to have some fun with it. And we invite you to come and enjoy this time together. We both have years, decades of experience And we really would love to share what we have learned with you.
Yes, and we're going to have fun. Bring your scissors and your glue stick.
Exactly. And your curiosity and that cosmic self, because we're going to be sharing some really cool stuff. So please join us.